so I just thought I would update you guys on what's going on with the weight loss. So Libby's just here. If you see the door keep moving, it's because of Libby. So I said I was going to weigh myself every Monday, and I didn't do it this morning. Well, I did, but I didn't, if that makes sense. I did weigh myself, as in I went to the doctors and they weighed me. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of keep you updated. So I started technically my weight loss journey on the 3rd of January. I've been putting it in a little book. Now, 3rd of January, we didn't have the bike. You've got an awful lot to say today. Anyway, yeah, I started on the 3rd of January. I weighed myself at 10:33 a.m. and on that day I was 18 stone 12 pound, which I didn't like. I didn't, you know, it was horrendous for me to weigh that much. So yeah, I started writing down what I was eating, and that day I didn't work out for any calories because I didn't have the bike. Then on the 4th of January we got the bike. So this is what I've got. It's called a Cycle Tone. So it's an exercise bike, but it doesn't have the handles, so it makes you kind of have to sit up better, and it helps you build muscles in your back. And then these are resistance bands, which so while you're on it you can kind of do your arms as well. I haven't actually used these yet, I've just done the bike. So this is a little book that come with it, and it tells you obviously how to put the bike together. And then at the back it gives you weight loss tips, tips on shopping for healthy food, preparation tips, be choosy about nighttime snacks, drink plenty of water or other calorie-free beverages, and remember exercise is an important and easy thing to do. Then you've got suggested meals. They suggest for breakfast things like whole grain English muffin, bran flakes, Weetabix with semi-skim milk, fruit and fibre, semi-skim milk muesli, boiled egg and 2 slices of wholemeal toast, shreddies, granary, wholemeal toast, porridge, whole grain bagel spread with low fat soft spread cheese. Then you've got light meals like fish bean, couscous salad, sandwich, cheddar pickle sandwich, ham and cheese bagel, chicken and hummus wrap, sardines on toast, cheese and onion omelette, tuna and white bean salad, hearty soup and bread, cheesy beans on toast, that kind of stuff. And you've got main meal ideas, snacks of less than 100 calories. You've got Cycle Tone recommendations. So it just tells you kind of roughly how you should do things and how you can work your hamstrings and stuff. And the Cycle Tone CV challenge workout, and it tells you the different bits the resistant bands will help you with, and different exercises and stuff. So just stuff like that. So yeah, this is what I've got, guys, and I got that on the 4th. In that day I had put together Libby's new trike, and then when the box came, it was obviously in polystyrene inside the box, but they had not just sellotaped around the polystyrene, they'd actually glued it and sellotaped the polystyrene to the inside of the box. So it took me a good 45 minutes to an hour to, if you can see the door moving, that's Libby, you can see her little hand just there. Yeah, it took me about 45 minutes to an hour to actually break apart the polystyrene to get into it before I made the bike up. Then when I made the bike up, I didn't go on it straight away. When my dinner was cooking, I actually went on it then. So again, I wrote down what I had for breakfast, and I did have 2 packets of crisps and garlic roulade and cheese, like garlic roulade and biscuits. And then I had dinner. I had chicken stuffed with soft cheese, with potato wedges, cabbage, carrots and green beans. And I did 25 minutes on the bike, which is 215 calories. So on that first day of having the bike, I burnt off 215 calories. Day 3, I was really good. I got up and I did 40 minutes on the bike, and then I had breakfast. So the 40 minutes on the bike equaled 280 calories that I burnt. I then wrote down other stuff I had, and then I did another 40 minutes on the bike, which was 299 calories. 299 calories I burnt by doing that one, and I did another 10 minutes on the bike, which was 71 calories. And I wrote down my dinner, which was chicken Kiev with sweet corn peas, roast potatoes, and I burnt 650 calories that day. And then this was Saturday. This was the night that it just went to hell. So I had to have a breakfast. I did 30 minutes on the bike, which was 200 calories burnt. And we went to Asda, and Libby had not really eaten, and they've got a McDonald's in Asda. So we got her a meal, and then we ate at McDonald's as well. So that was not a good idea. But I did only have 6 chicken nuggets, some large chips and a large Coke. So I really felt like I had to kind of work that off. So I spent 43 minutes on the bike at level 8. Up until this point, I'd only been on level 6. So level 8 was the highest that the actual bike goes. And I burnt 463 calories on that bit. We then really were naughty, and we had enchiladas for dinner. So they're not very healthy at all. Even though they had veggie stuff in, it's the cheese and stuff. So after I had them, pardon me, I did another 30 minutes on the bike. But I did it on level 7 because I was finding level 8 was just too hard for me. And I burnt more calories off, so the total for that day was 650 calories. Now we took Libby up to bed at 7:30. Come 7:30, my fibro just kicked in massively. Yes, it did, didn't it, baby? That night I crawled up the stairs. I could not physically walk. I crawled up the stairs, I got into bed, and I couldn't take my tablets. I couldn't physically undo the packets and undo the foil things to take my tablets. So Matt had to help me. He had to help me lie in bed because I couldn't physically do that. She went to bed. I said, I'm going to stay up here, I'm going to go to bed. Kind of was on Facebook and bits and pieces. And my feet and my legs just felt freezing cold. It was like I was lying on a block of ice, but I physically couldn't lift myself up to get another blanket to put around my feet. So I shouted for Matt, and Matt came up and he put my fleecy blanket, he actually wrapped it around my legs and my feet underneath the duvet, and I had obviously my pyjamas on. This blanket was wrapped around my legs and my feet. I had the duvet on top, and then I had the heating on, and I was still freezing cold. Could barely move. Oh, pardon me. To drink my drink beside the bed. I'll show you Libby's bottle. So Libby's bottle, normally obviously you pick it up and you drink like that. I was like this, and I was shaking to try and drink it. My whole body was, it'll make no sense, but it was numb, but it was in pain. Just double checking what she's doing. It was numb to the point I could kind of like, if I kicked my foot against the bed or whatever, I wouldn't feel it. But it was so painful to the point of, it was painful just to have the blanket around me, and anyone with fibro will understand what I mean. It was horrendous. I was in so much pain. I felt like I was 90 or something. I couldn't really move. So I had a really bad night that night. So obviously Sunday I woke up, I was feeling a bit better. My wrists, my ankles hurt so much. It hurt to the point of, it felt like my kind of wrists and my ankles had detached themselves from my body and was hanging just by like one little thread. It was hurting to do anything, but I soldiered on, And Matt decided that Sunday was the day that he would weigh himself, because we're meant to be doing this weight loss journey together, and up until this point he hadn't weighed himself. Now, I told him he should weigh himself first thing in the morning. He chose to weigh himself at 7:37 in the night. 7:37 p.m. in the night, he decided he needed to weigh himself on Saturday. So he weighed 13 stone 8, so he wants to lose some of that as well. He did 7 minutes on the bike on level 7, and he burnt 100 calories. So I was mega pissed off that, you know, it took me 15 minutes to burn 100 calories off and he could do it in 7 minutes. But it obviously goes to show how much fibre really attacks your body, basically. So Sunday up, like I said, I woke up, I felt a bit better. I had some chicken nuggets in the morning that was left over from the night, but from the McDonald's before, which was not obviously the best of ideas. And I only managed 30 minutes on the bike, which was 200 calories. And then I managed another 12 minutes throughout the day, which burnt another 100 calories. So I only did 300 calories on the Sunday, but I just felt drained. I just felt like I had no energy. My wrists were hurting, my ankles were hurting, my back was hurting. I actually lied on the sofa and fell asleep because I felt that bad. And then we're up to today. So today I had doctors first thing in the morning. Now, I was weighed. I actually weighed myself before I went to doctors, and then I was weighed. And I'm actually over 19 stone. So I was really hacked off that I had not lost weight. But today is the first day of my period, and as many women know, you bloat, you hold water, your weight is going to be more than what it normally is when you're on your period. So he was very happy that I took the initiative to eat healthy. He was very happy that I took the initiative to make the effort to lose weight, and that I'd like invested in a bike and I was pushing myself to do it. And he was very pleased with that. He said, obviously, don't push myself too far. Sorry guys. Yeah, he said, you can drink some milky now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he said, don't push yourself too far. Everything you do is better than nothing. And he was just generally very happy with what I've done. He agreed that I probably wouldn't see any change in the weight for probably another week and a bit, because obviously by next Monday I'll be just about back on my pill at that point. But obviously your weight is still sorting itself out. He said so probably another week and a bit and you'll find what your weight is. He's very proud of me. Oh sorry guys, thank you. Baby. He finally gave me some painkillers. And he was just very proud of me. He said your body will go into shock because you've not kind of done 5 minutes on the bike and then 6 minutes and then 7 minutes. You've really just jumped into it and pushed yourself. So yeah, he was proud, and I'm proud of myself in a way. I mean, the pain I feel after I get off that bike, I feel the same amount of pain if I've done 10 minutes to if I've done 40 minutes. So I kind of push myself to the point of I try to do as much as I can. If I'm going to experience the same amount of pain, I'll just try and push to see what I can do. So today I've been really, really bad. Went to the doctors, like I said. I had... Yes? Oh, sorry guys, I'm so tired. So yeah, I had a chocolate donut today. Very, very bad. I've got to go and have some blood tests done. I've started taking zinc and I've started taking vitamin D, but he wants me to have bloods done because he thinks that there's something underlying as well. I finally got some painkillers, and he has put me on antidepressants as well, only a mild one. Anybody with fibro knows that you have mood swings like your permanent PMT, and over the last month and a bit my mood swings have become terrible. the smallest thing will set me off, and the red mist descends, and don't speak to me, don't be in the same vicinity as me, don't look at me, don't breathe the same air as me. I've gone completely off on it, and poor Matt and Libby have been the ones to take it, and I really feel sorry for them. They shouldn't be expected to take that. That it's not like I expect them to take it. They shouldn't have to deal with that. But this is one of the wonderful things of fibro. So yeah, he's given me a mild antidepressant just to see if that brings my moods up, because the anitriptyline has helped with the sleeping part of it. So this mild antidepressant should help with the mood swing parts of it, because I am damn right evil. And I'm flying off the hook all the time, and I just can't deal with it like that. I mean, it's not right for Libby or Matt to deal with that. I'm starting to kind of get to know my limits a bit more of what I can and can't do, and that really annoys me. Oh, sorry guys. It really annoys me, because I've always been one of those people that have been brought up to kind of do things themselves, and it annoys me when I used to be able to do something and now I can't. But I'm doing this for her. So far today I have done 23 minutes on the bike, one 13-minute stint and one 10-minute stint, and I've burnt off 204 calories. So I'm going to attempt to go back on the bike later, depending on how I am. Matt is on late, so it's just me and the Lulu tonight. Do you want to come and say hello? Say hi everyone. You're eating your bacon and cheese bites? Yeah, we meal planned for the week. This was just the shopping list at the bottom, which we did go and get some of it today, but Mum, Diddle didn't have all of it. Yes, that's my book, isn't it? This is Mummy's. This is one of the books that Poundland sent me, and I'm just using that as my kind of my tracker for my tracker for how long I go on the bike and stuff. Yeah, that's a receipt, isn't it? No. Don't pull it off, because Mummy needs to keep that one. Yes. Mom. Yes. Mom. Yes. Yes. Yes, don't rip it. Right, I think you should go down again. You're going to say bye-bye to everyone? Say bye. You're getting a grumpy, aren't you? Don't pinch me because it hurts. Right, I'm going to go, guys, because she's getting grumpy because I won't know how to rip up stuff. But yeah, the weight loss is not going well at the moment. But like I say, yes, baby. Right, no ripping up stuff then. Yeah, the weight loss is going okay. What are you doing? The doctors are kind of under control a bit more, and no, don't play with them. Don't play with them, they're attached to the computer. Yeah, they're not mine, they're Daddy's. Do you want them on, do you? There. So yeah, the weight loss is going. Hopefully, when my period's over and done with, I should be able to see a change in my weight, sorry. Yeah, I should see a change in my weight. Hopefully I would have lost. I have this little monkey helping me out when I'm on the treadmill, not treadmill, the bike. No, don't rip anything up. So yeah, guys, that's how it's kind of going at the moment. Can you stop, because you're annoying now. Right, go down, because I'm coming off in a minute anyway. Go down. Go to the water. So yeah, that's how it's going at the moment, guys. Mum! I'll be there in a second, baby. I'm not going to keep lifting you up and down, because Mummy can't. It really hurts. No, because it really hurts when Mummy keeps lifting you up and down, so stop. So yeah, it's not really going well at the moment. The exercise I'm trying to keep up, but it's not really going that well at the moment. Hopefully in... Ow! Ow, you're really hurting now, stop! Hopefully in like a week or so. Ow! Yeah, hopefully in a week or so, we'll see some changes. Can you please stop, because you're really hurting now. It's hard enough running around after this little monster when you feel like you want to die. And it's not that good when she's not being a good girl like now. Right, I'm coming off now, so go down and I'll come and play. Right, I'm going to go, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.